So it's been a good few months since I released the first video of the front doors, of getting rid of the rust, I put Hammerite on this part here, which worked out really well, and then squirted Dinitrol inside was what I ended up doing, and then door cards went on. The door cards bit will come in another video, but right now we're going to go back to the back doors, if that makes sense. I hope it does, but let's get to it. Never underestimate an amateur's ability to... So yes, I found another recycled, rehashed, or possibly even recut from some other... I can't believe it was this horrible yellow colour. So somebody's clearly got a piece of tarpaulin or whatever they've done and stuck it with duct tape, which is not good because where the duct tape is, it absorbs water, it stays there, and it's rusted stuff. Please do everybody a favour. If you're going to do this, buy a water shedder. They're like £4. You can get the foam ones, which I'll show you that will go on in another video, which are brilliant because they are closed-cell foam and they vibrate a bit. They isolate. They vibrate. They isolate a bit more of the sound and offer a bit more sound deadening. And they, in my opinion, work a lot better. And obviously, they're not going to split, crack, rip as easily, I don't suppose, as these are. And they're generally just more modern than what you have in a more modern car. But if you are going to do it, please, just get some of this beading, and stick it on properly, or just buy the... I mean, it's just... how hard is it to do things, correctly? It really... Anyway. So if you want to skip this next bit where I show you how to get the door cards off, it's about 20-30 seconds, and go to the rest of it, curing. But I'm just going to show you in case you don't know how to get the door cards off. Well, how I got the door cards off is probably a lesson more of how not to get the door cards off, or how to eventually get the door cards off. But yeah, it's how I did things. There we go. Nice. So, no, for the other side, I probably need one of these. Fantastic. Now, remember to put that clip back on, because otherwise you may lose it. Well. So, what we expected, another rotten door bottom. Another bodged top. Another rotten bit there. So let's get this crap off and get this thing fixed. Wowza. That ain't gonna be pretty. It's a game you play with the Land Rover. It's called Scoop the Rust Out. Scoop the rust out. Scoop the rust out. Scoop the rust out. Nice. Okay. That rust is not from here. It's probably from up here. Passes the stab test. Tips here a bit. That is fixable. Oh no, that's not good. So this one, which is a lot worse, I've scraped off the worst, and it's going to get the corrode treatment. The worst that can happen if I damage anything else, it gets replaced. Just need to get some surfaces we can treat. A few coatings. Let's just leave that in there. See what happens. The inside of the tube we're going to have to treat separately. Don't think any harm's going to come from excess getting in there at the moment. Got to start somewhere. And the temptation right now is to just pour the rest of it in this gutter. It's all pretty solid. So I just pulled out the two faux tree clips there. Move the carpet back because the latex based rust treatment you will not get out of, all the rust that's fallen off, you will not get out of the carpet. So let's leave this there and see what happens. Here's the back door, which, remember, this was horrendous stuff. I just poured. We need a more liberal application of it, but if you can see here, yeah, there's still rust under there. We need a bit more. Is it rust or is it? No, it's actually bare metal. A lot more cleaning needed here, quite clearly. So then the most important part was to get dynamat into those spaces. Now this is showing the front door because I can't find from the back door, but the most important thing is to get some dynamat under the rear strut and get any rust out from behind that rear strut, and obviously peel off the old kind of bitumen crap that's on there, and that you can get off by softening it with a hairdryer and then scraping it, softening it with a hairdryer and then scraping it, and you have to go along bit by bit and it all comes off. It's foul and stinks, but get the dynamat or whatever you're going to use underneath there, and then a bead to seal it to the door. Job's a good one. Now the things that are left, I have got the new hinges on now, which will be another video, but I am going to treat this rust here with POR 15, but that has to be another video because it needs treating from the inside and the outside, and then I need to respray it along with the new hinges which are on there already. See you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and all that kind of stuff if you want to know more and see more of this rubbish as I go along.